Imagine a world where the first miners weren't industrialists but Africans, digging into the earth 43,000 years ago in South Africa. This is not a fictional tale but a fragment of Africa's rich cultural history, a history that often remains untold. Africa, the cradle of humanity, is more than a continent. It is a mosaic of over 3,000 distinct ethnic groups and 1,000 languages, each contributing a unique thread to the tapestry of human civilization. Let us journey back to the beginning. The oldest anatomically modern human remains were found in Ethiopia, and the San tribe's DNA links them closely to our earliest ancestors, dating back approximately 140,000 years. These early humans were not just wanderers, they were innovators. By 12,000 BCE, crops like barley and wheat were cultivated in Egypt's western desert, marking the dawn of agriculture. Fast forward to 90,000 years ago, and we find evidence of organized fishing expeditions, an early aquatic culture that thrived along Africa's rivers and coasts. These advancements laid the groundwork for human survival and settlement worldwide. But Africa's history is not just about survival, it is about flourishing civilizations. Take the Nok civilization, for instance, which flourished in central Nigeria between 1000 BCE and 300 BCE. Renowned for its intricate terracotta art, the Nok site itself dates back to 4580 BCE, suggesting a continuous cultural presence for over 6,000 years. These artifacts, discovered in 1928, offer a glimpse into a society that valued artistic expression and craftsmanship. Then there's the Bantu expansion, a monumental migration that swept across Central, Eastern, and Southern Africa between 300 BCE and 500 CE. This migration reshaped the linguistic and cultural landscape, displacing or absorbing groups like the Khoisan and Pygmies. The Bantu languages dominate much of Africa today, linking modern nations to their ancient roots. Africa's history is also marked by powerful empires and kingdoms. The Kerma civilization in northeast Africa, the New Kingdom of Egypt, and the West African empires of Ghana, Mali, and Songhai all demonstrate sophisticated governance and trade networks. Great Zimbabwe, with its stone architecture built by 1100 BCE, stands as a testament to Africa's architectural ingenuity. Yet, Africa's history is not without its challenges. The Portuguese initiated the international slave trade in the 15th century, and the scramble for Africa in the late 1800s carved up the continent among European powers. Colonialism sought to suppress indigenous cultures, stripping enslaved Africans of their identities and erasing their histories. Despite these disruptions, African cultural systems exhibited remarkable resilience. Ancestral veneration, communal values, and oral traditions continue to influence modern global music, literature, and fashion. The ancient reliance on oral storytelling shapes contemporary African cinema and literature, while communal values like Ubuntu remain central to African social structures. The African diaspora, born from the transatlantic slave trade, rebuilt a shared culture based on blended West and Central African ancestry, maintaining spiritual and rhythmic connections to the continent. Africa's linguistic diversity, with over 1,000 languages, is unmatched, and Nigeria alone is home to more than 250 languages. This linguistic richness reflects the continent's cultural complexity and resilience. Today, African culture continues to thrive, influencing global art, music, and fashion. From the vibrant patterns of African textiles to the rhythmic beats of Afrobeat music, Africa's cultural heritage is alive and well. As we reflect on Africa's history, we must challenge the monolithic misconceptions that have long plagued its narrative. Africa is not a single entity but a diverse and dynamic continent, rich in history and culture. Its innovations, civilizations, and resilience have shaped the world as we know it. Let us celebrate Africa's cultural history, not as a footnote but as a cornerstone of human civilization.